Peace to everybody. This is about R. Kelly calls alleged victims disgruntled groupies. He should talk because he's the one that's sitting in prison right now still, and the alleged victims are not. So who's doing the lying? Not the girls. He's doing the lying. So this is why he's still in jail, and he will be in New York City in 2 days for facing charges there of what he has done in New York City. R. Kelly just filed legal docs blasting his alleged victims, referring to them as disgruntled groupies. So R. Kelly has filed illegal documents blasting the victims allegedly, but he should talk. He's the one that did what he did to the girls, and all these women and all these girls, I should say, came out and told their story. He manipulated them, he lied to them, and kept them held against their will in a house that he was in. So who's doing the lying? Can't be the girls. So it has to be R. Kelly because he's part of the elites. The singer's docs asked a federal judge to release him before his pending trial. His lawyers say he does not represent a threat because they claim the allegations against him are bogus. In explaining their position, they say the groupies sought out Robert's attention, even fought each other for it, voluntarily contacted him, came to his shows, pined to be with him. So the singer's docs asked the federal judge to release him before his pending trial. Now that's not going to happen because the judge is not going to do that. He already bought his acquittal as it is. R. Kelly did, that is, back in 2008. So now he's trying to weasel his way out of this mess now. Not going to happen because, and then of course he's saying that the groupies sought out Robert's attention, even fought each other for it. They voluntarily contacted him. Why would the alleged victims have anything to do with R. Kelly after what he did to them? R. Kelly's lawyer, Douglas Anton, doesn't stop there. He claims in the doc the government is trying to paint a picture of a nefarious pattern, but it all amounts to 5 disgruntled groupies, not all of which are alleged to be underage, who now show groupie remorse so many years later and only after a TV show and an aggressive vocal Cook County prosecutor makes a public cry for victims come forth, tell your story and be famous. So R. Kelly's lawyer is not stopping there. He claims in the docs the government is trying to paint a picture. Why would the government do that? Seriously? Come on. And of course, but it all amounts to 5 disgruntled groupies. So which 5 is he talking about? Not all of them are alleged to be underage, but yeah, R. Kelly did what he did with these underage girls, and they came out and told their story. So this is why R. Kelly manipulates the girls. He lies to them. He tells them what they can and cannot do. And of course, here in the video is Kim Fox, which I'm not going to play that video. And there's more. R. Kelly's team zeroes in on one of the alleged victims who was not a minor when she first had contact with him. They say she came to his door and wanted him so much that she alleges that she did not require or even request that a condom be used. As for her allegation, Kelly gave her herpes. Kelly's lawyers say she was admittedly promiscuous, and the feds never looked into how many other sexual partners she had. We reached out to the Eastern District of New York prosecutors, but they declined to comment. Of course, they're going to decline to comment to the TMZ. Come on, you know TMZ is full of garbage. R. Kelly's team zeroes in on one of the alleged victims, who was not a minor at the time. So how old was she then? And of course, they say she came to his door and wanted him so much. What the heck are they talking about that she wanted him so much? I wouldn't want him. After he'd been sleeping around with all these alleged victims. And as for her allegation, Kelly gave her herpes. So what does that tell you? R. Kelly was a little hoe. I might as well put it that way. And he been around sleeping with every girl he could think of. So why would anybody want him? I mean, Kelly's lawyers say she was immediately promiscuous. Now that's a lie. And the feds never looked into how many other sexual partners she had. So they never looked into it because they know it's not true, because R. Kelly's lying. They can't make up their minds what to do about who's telling the truth and who's lying, but it sure ain't the girls, that's for sure. It's R. Kelly who's lying. He's part of the elite. And of course, you know, everything is going crazy because, you know, R. Kelly will be extradited to New York City August 2nd for his charges there. He's got more charges here in Chicago, which I don't live there, by the way, so. And he is just thinks that he could just weasel his way out of a pending trial, which that's not going to happen because the judge is not going to allow it whatsoever. Leave your comments below. I am out.